Welcome to BreakFace, episode 10. I'm Titty. Got Poypoy over there. Oh, I just cut him off. Who's over there?
I don't know.
Is that you?
No,
is that you, Poypoy?
It's me. What's up, bro?
What's up, brother?
I love you. Been a week.
Want to shout out to our sponsor. We'll do that first thing. Alaska Audio Works, Josh Moss. Thank you for hooking us up with the promo, a camera, all kinds of stuff.
Music stuff.
Thank you,
AFC.
Thank you, AFC. Sarah Lormer. She is
pretty legit.
She's hooking us up.
She hooked us up with cage side tickets. She hooked us up with prizes. She hooked us up with swag.
Yeah, she let us give stuff away for her. She made us battle each other with thumbs and rocks and papers and scissors. It was crazy.
And it was fun.
Last week. So shout outs to them. And today we have
the sweetest person in the world.
We have the sweetest guest we're probably ever going to have. A confectionery wizard, winner of season 9 of Cupcake Wars.
Ooh.
Kastle from Kastle's Kreations. Say hi. Yeah.
Yay.
The one night we don't have an audience.
Where's my cupcakes?
They're right over there.
Nope, those are his. Where's mine?
Oh, yeah.
I was promised. I told Chris there's going to be a ton of cupcakes there. He's like, I don't know. Sure. Well, she brought 2.
There are a lot next door.
No, I know.
Yeah, she literally lives like in the same neighborhood as me, so we can go get some more.
See, and this what sucks is we just ran out of guests because those are all the people we know.
I know. You're
I'm the last one.
You're the last one.
Go out with a bang.
Now we're just gonna pick up dudes in Mountain View. Hey man, you ever been on a podcast?
Do you bake cakes?
Yeah. Do you do anything besides smoke crack and be dirty? Go anything at all.
So do you get recognition and stuff like that from outside the state? Like people like calling you and stuff? I mean, because you're kind of a big deal.
Locally, you are a big deal.
No, locally you're huge.
Huge. Everybody loves your food.
But I see your stuff on TV every now and then too. So, I mean, what kind of reach do you have?
Lately, whenever the show re-airs again on the network, I've had people call me. They're like, "Hey, I'm calling from so and so. I just watched you on Cupcake Wars." They're like, "You need to come over here. We need cupcakes." And so we get calls from. They just like to call and say that they watched us and they were
from
excited.
Anywhere.
From all over the state. I've actually had people call from Canada, and I had one person call from Australia that ordered cupcakes for someone that lived here.
Oh, that's cool. I was about to say they'd be kind of rough by the time they got to Australia.
Yeah, no, we don't really.
I'd still eat them.
Me too. They're delicious.
But yeah, it's crazy how far. I mean, when we got our first international call, I'm like, how are you finding us?
How did you start? I mean, were you just making cupcakes once and we're like, whoa, I'm good at this?
Yeah, I rock at this. I'm totally making a career out of it.
No, I've always enjoyed baking, but I went to school and got my master's degree to be a high school Spanish teacher.
Whoa.
Sí, yo hablo español.
She used to tutor my wife in Spanish, I believe. Was that college courses that you were helping her out with?
Yeah.
Would you say your degree was a waste?
I don't think it's a waste because anytime I go to other countries in like Mexico or Spain and stuff, like I get to use my Spanish
where
there.
They speak Spanish.
Yeah, I was about to say every time I go to Germany, it doesn't help me out as much.
My dad calls me all the time. He's like, "I've got a Spanish person here. I need you to translate for me." And I'm like, why?
How often do Spanish people just show up?
I'm doing fine, Dad. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, thanks.
But I've had a few customers come too, when they know that I speak Spanish. They enjoy speaking with me in Spanish rather than English. So
a little rubbing of the elbows with the poor people there.
Yeah.
Well, that came off. That's not what I meant. I meant with those normal people that aren't celebrities.
Okay.
Sorry, Mexicans. You know I didn't mean that. My dog's name is Jose. So that shows you.
It's a Shih Tzu, which is like a Chinese breed of dog, you weirdo.
It's totally awesome.
My wife's Mexican. Does that blanket him? Is that
well,
blanket
I am too.
You're Mexican?
Are you?
Hey, Mexican guys, yay!
Shoot, man. I ain't got nothing else but white in me.
Damn it.
That's okay. That's all right. I'll take your guys' ethnicity.
There you go.
So now the African American community is going to come after us. Oh, I see how it is. You have Mexican guys. You got no black dudes on now. All right, enough about black dudes.
I'll have black dudes on.
So you went to college. You got a master's degree to teach Spanish.
Yep. I got a job right out of college in Washington. I was only 21. I was teaching high schoolers, and I had some seniors. That? Oh, it was the worst year of my life. I'd go home crying. Like, those kids were so mean to me. I'm like, I'm putting like my heart and soul into this to
Can
make
you
sure you
say
guys
where?
have fun. It was in Washington,
Oh.
right near Portland area, Vancouver.
Oh, well, that's your
Washington.
problem.
Yeah.
You're in Portland area.
Yeah.
So I decided to come back home, and I tried getting it. I was like, I'm going to wait till I'm a little bit older. So I substitute taught, and 3 years had gone by, and I still couldn't get a job here. And so I was like, well, I'm going to try and do something else. So I did waitressing. I worked at Alaska USA for like a year and a half. And then finally I was like, I don't like this. Like, I'm bored. I can't see myself with the company. And I went to my managers crying, and I was like, I just don't think I can work here anymore. Like, I need to do something else. So it was wintertime, so I started actually making hats and scarves, and I was like, I could do this. So I started doing like the markets, and I'd sell like, I'd pay like $200 to set up at these trade shows, and I'd sell like one hat, and I'm like,
That actually, I have a question for later. I hope I remember it. The output of hats and scarves versus what you're doing now.
yeah, quite a bit different. So then it was like a few months later, and there was a chili cook-off at the church, and I brought cupcakes.
She knows Spanish and sign language.
And Jesus.
So there's a chili cook-off, and my mother-in-law was making chili, and I was like, oh, I'm going to make some little cupcakes and draw people to come cheer on and vote for her chili. And so
It's okay. No, you're fine. It ain't picking it up. It's that thing.
okay. So I made cupcakes. It's like going in and out.
No, you're good.
Okay. So
it's that cable.
It's that cable's bad. We got to replace that stuff. But go ahead. So
Okay.
you're making cupcakes?
So I made cupcakes, and a couple weeks later, someone was like, "Can I order some of those cupcakes that you made?" And I was like, I guess.
Okay.
So they ordered 2 dozen cupcakes. We figured out a price, and after that, they like took the cupcakes and took around to other people in the community, and then more people started calling me, and I was like, I guess I need to come up with a name and some pricing and get some business cards.
Good for you.
And so that was March, and by May I was at all the markets, like the Saturday market downtown, the market in Eagle River, and then by the end of the summer I was like, I need to get a truck built. So I mean, it was all like kind of just like, no one else in Alaska is making cupcakes. People really like my stuff. Let's make more new flavors. Let people try them, and I kind of just ran with the idea, and here I am.
So, okay, you said that no one else was doing what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So those other companies that are up here, do you think that they were inspired by what you started? What were they? Can we plug? Do we want to say their names? Because we love her. We don't really want to promote anyone else because, I don't buy cupcakes from anyone else.
Yeah.
Really?
I do not. I won't even, anywhere.
Unless you want to try them to see it, just to make sure mine are better, right?
And I have, and I guess, I can do another taste test, but the last time I went,
I could say I went to one and it wasn't very memorable. Not that it was bad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't even remember the name of it.
They weren't
though.
bad cupcakes, but they weren't like, oh man, I've got to go there. Like every time we know you're at Chevron out here, we're like, we got to go. Like I think we went on your birthday.
Yeah.
Did you get the message? I think your husband was working.
Oh,
the
no, I
truck.
don't think he told me.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I'm Whitney's husband, and I pointed out Whitney, and she was over, waving, and she was pumping gas or something. And I'm like, can you tell Kastle Whitney and Chris said happy birthday? And he's all, you bet.
He probably forgot.
He's like, who the hell are you? Some strange guys telling my wife happy birthday.
Did you cater for ACF?
I've done stuff with her, like for her daughter and her both really like cupcakes.
No,
and stuff.
ACF, not AFC.
Oh, ACF.
Anchorage.
Oh, no.
Or Eagle River.
That church?
Yeah, in Eagle River. Mm-mm. Okay, then it was a different place. It was a different. Never mind.
Okay, so since I did drag us off a topic with the happy birthday, so what you're doing actually has other people going, oh man, I got a cupcake truck, and now that, but I still think if we did blind taste tests, I think you would win every time.
No,
that's just my
I know
from
for a fact.
tasting all of the different ones that.
And they look really good too. It's like
you want to put some on camera here?
Yeah,
these are the ones that I bought. that Poi Poi's so mad about.
I am very mad about him. I want that Smomo one.
Samoa?
The Samoa one.
Momo one.
Look at that, man.
Look at these.
Holy cow, we're about to eat them things too.
I know this one is one of my personal favorites. The Samoa.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is the
salted caramel hot chocolate.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh,
and then over here on the bottom.
That's the new one, the carrot caramel cheesecake.
And then
the raspberry cobbler.
oh,
delicious.
I might have to go get a plate.
How are you not 400 pounds?
Because I actually don't eat my cupcakes really.
Why? You don't like them?
Do you hate yourself?
No.
What's going on?
I just don't really have a big sweet tooth. I just enjoy making them and creating new flavors and stuff. So.
See, that's why I can never make alcohol.
I will not lie to you. One of the cupcakes you made for Cupcake Wars, we went to your... What was it? They actually premiered that episode that you won, and we met you over at Pizza Man in Eagle River, and you had some of the cupcakes from the show. That's smoked salmon chive.
Wait
I
a
wish
second.
you made those every day. Those things are.
That
so,
was
I
a
could
real
live
one?
off of those.
Yeah, we are. Every show has a like theme to it, and ours was the aquarium of the Pacific.
I watched it, and the reason why I watched it because my buddy, his dad actually did your guys' van wrap.
Oh, really?
High Res Graphics,
Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah.
So, and am I allowed to talk about the show? Because I found out about the show.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Wait, we're not allowed to talk about.
No. I'll talk about it with you later.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There's things. Okay, but shoot, that's planned. But no, it's cool. So I watched your show and I didn't know how much of like prepping or whatever, or how much you knew about the cupcakes or whatever before you guys had started making them.
Yeah.
Because he says he ate one here after for the showing or whatever, and it just doesn't seem like something that I would want to eat. Have you ever done anything like that with cupcakes before?
You made them not too long ago. Again, just
back in November we did
Is
them
it real
again.
Fish?
Yeah, it's real fish.
Smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon from here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's not a sweet cupcake. Like it's more of like eating like almost like an appetizer
Savory?
or a lunch. Yeah, the frosting has no sugar in it.
I'm down with that.
Yeah,
It's like a chive frosting.
It's got cream cheese, heavy whipping cream, and chives. So there's no. I mean, it's very like it's almost like the cream cheese dip you get at like Garcia's that you dip in the chimichangas. So
Dude, you know what? There's a secret
I could eat
there.
those cupcakes every day. I'm not even kidding.
Does it
It's
taste
so good.
like that stuff from Garcia's?
Yeah.
Because I tried to get it out of Joel one time. I got him liquored up and was like, hey, what's in this stuff? And he's like,
no, I asked him once, and he's like, I can't give you the recipe. Well, he said, I'll tell you how much is in our stuff, which are like really big numbers, like 10 pounds of this.
Oh, yeah.
And
Then you just reduce it.
And then he said, you can figure out the ratio.
Yeah.
So he told us what was in it and like the big numbers, and we had to figure out like if we wanted to ever make something like that, like what we do to scale it down to use it for our
Are you going to make like a mini chimmy cupcake?
oh, collaboration with Joel.
That was a joke, but actually that would be
You get with Garcia's Cantina and you make cupcakes
like a
taco
mini.
theme.
There you go.
That's a good idea. Not only would I
Savory
watch that,
cupcakes.
but I
Then you'll get that recipe.
yeah, for sure. You'd have to give you half his business. No, what
Not
you do
gonna
is
lie,
you make
I
them.
really wish you served those every day.
Yeah, they are good. They're very expensive.
I figured they would be.
And
the
they're very
smoked salmon.
time consuming to make.
How much are they?
They're $5 a cupcake.
Yeah, they're not the regular price cupcakes.
Still not bad.
But I have to like break
Worth
apart all the
every penny.
salmon and like make sure there's no bones in it, and then I gotta hand roll the salmon that goes on the top, and they're very time consuming.
Holy cow.
They're
Yeah.
so good.
You have
though.
a partner? Is it the same partner that was on the show with you, or was that just for the show?
No, she works with me here and
she
there.
does?
Mostly on just big event days because she lives in Wasilla now, and she's homeschools all her kids, so it's just a little bit harder for her to work with me all the time.
Are you out of the house? You work out of the house?
We have a commercial kitchen that's attached to our house, so we built on a garage, and it houses
That is
a
smart.
truck.
Dude,
I never thought about
check
that. That
this-
is smart.
Yeah.
Nobody knows where I live, I hope. When you leave, go down the alley and take the next road. You can't miss it. It's the house with the
Now I know where you live.
garages.
two
Well,
motorhome
Now I know
garages,
where
what
she
it looks
lives.
like.
Well, now
I
there's,
know where to get all the
there's
cupcakes.
cupcakes on the fence, too.
I don't know if you want me to tell him where you live. I apologize.
Well, now
for
people
that,
are going to come to Eagle River and just drive around looking for cupcakes on the fence, and you're screwed.
That's cool.
You're
We live
gonna-
in
you're gonna be knocking
Eaglewood.
on the door.
It's
Eaglewood's used to traffic.
Yeah.
So, no big deal.
That's cool that you got a commercial kitchen there.
Yeah.
That
In
was
your house.
That
That
was strictly
has got to be
for
nice.
cost, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, we used to do all the baking in our truck, actually, and then it was really hard with the winters here and stuff,
Yep.
and we had problems with the freezing pipes and everything, and it was so tight of space in there, so.
do you rent it out? The kitchen, because that's like a huge thing. I know people that rent out the kitchen. They own a kitchen and they rent it out. And they make a ton of money.
I've had people call me, but the problem is it's attached to my house, and I
Right.
have my personal vehicles in my garage too. And so if I'm not in there when they're working, I don't really feel comfortable having
See,
people that
and
don't know.
that's why I was like, it's a
Yeah.
great idea because you don't have to pay for like a fee for having it at a commercial building or
yeah,
something
which
like
they're
that.
usually pretty expensive.
They're
too.
very
Yeah.
expensive
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh, yeah,
upkeep. And normally
leasing
they, if you don't keep it clean, they fine you and all kinds
well,
of
and then
stuff.
you got to haul your stuff there every time you want to use the
Yep.
kitchen. So
All
it's
your-
just
Yeah,
your
it sounds like a
product.
pain in the butt.
yeah, it is.
My sister owns oops, this is playing again. Why does it keep doing that? So my sister owns A Taste of Germany.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. She doesn't want me to
associate with us.
Yeah, my bad. Anyways, I don't care.
She owns some place where you eat food.
No, she owns a Taste of Germany, and it's really good food. It's really good German food or whatever. But she looked into renting out a kitchen. It was just ridiculous, and she has to do it for like the fair or the I don't think what's the Highland Games? Is
Oh
it?
yeah.
Out there, she has to do it for those.
Well,
those
maybe she just needs a truck. I'm selling my old truck.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going back to one truck?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll talk to her.
Is too many?
It's not too many. I think eventually, if I have two again, I would just get a smaller one that is the same size, just because the other one's so big. And
That's the older one, right?
Yeah, I just don't. Since I don't bake it anymore, I don't need something that big. And it,
Is it gutted?
No, everything's gonna stay in it. Like it's all set up for a commercial kitchen. So
what? But there's no like fryer in it.
No, they'd have to put that stuff in. But like there's a refrigerator and the 3-compartment sink. Like everything's set up for it. You just have to put in.
Nobody call her and try to get it from her because that's.
Yeah, no, it's the way to go. I mean, because once it's paid off, it's paid off. You have no overhead, and you have your gas and your propane, and that's about it.
That's all they need too.
If I knew how to cook anything, I would probably go that route because I'm sick of the industry.
I wouldn't mind just having one parked in my front yard and just going out there and making me some curly fries. I feel like I'm at the fair every day.
Basket of fries for me. No one can have any. All the nacho cheese is mine.
That'd be the thing to do is just have that thing parked in your driveway and sell right there. Shoot all your neighbors coming over and hanging out.
Until someone turned you in, probably.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
could do like I saw this thing. What was it? I think it was on Facebook, and this guy runs around. He's got a barbecue like attached to a shopping cart base, and he goes around and
Eagle River.
I don't know. It was on Facebook, so I assume down in the States. And he goes around and sells barbecue like an ice cream man, but it's just him. It's him pushing this modified shopping cart with like a barrel style.
Hey, that's all they really are, right?
So
it's just a cart with food in it.
Yep.
Imagine if you had a food truck. That one might be a little big for that, you know, driving around neighborhoods, but yeah, you're just like a mobile barbecue ice cream.
It'd be cool if you had flat screen TVs and you sold like savory food and had flat screen TVs and went to someone's house for like the fights. So they had these big,
like a catered event.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sweet.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. It's time for you to get some flat.
That is not out of the ballpark either, because Gordy.
Yeah, he does that with the
Crave. He's got the mobile gaming studio. So
right.
Why don't you do that?
Yeah.
Well,
can you barbecue? No. Don't answer that. That's our idea. You can't have it.
Yeah, I was about to say
you can have it.
Not too many. You don't. 200 people don't normally gather to watch the fights and eat cupcakes. I mean, I would because I've tasted your cupcakes before. But normally people that they're normally portly and they want beer and ribs.
Yeah.
So,
like me, I want chicken wings. I want hot wings.
To us, you're like the Cinnabon in an airport to a fat dude, but that's what you are to us because we don't even have to drive to the airport.
I know.
It's like Kastle.
I went to Turkey
and stop moving around.
I'm moving.
That's me.
That's me. Because you have two trucks now, which helps. But you like one day you'll be here, and one day you'll be there, and then we have to like chase you around until we find you.
Well, I've been trying to be on a more consistent schedule, but
are you still going in front of Coots?
No, not doing that this year.
Why is that?
Yeah,
is there a reason why you're not? Because I went there a couple times for your what was the unsavory characters that not associated with Coots, not associated, but I mean that's kind of a rough part of town. You know, you got hookers and
you get some weirdos. We go down there quite a bit.
It's not the best area of town. It's not very visible either, and I feel like I've gone a few. Well, I used to do it a lot in the beginning when they first started and stuff, but they keep raising prices and different stuff, and I can sell the same amount of cupcakes in another location for either free or cheaper. So I don't.
Oh, they're charging you to have your.
Well, yeah. I mean, Coots takes a very nominal fee, but then they charge us vendors in order to bring entertainment. So we're paying for the entertainment, and it's like the entertainment they're bringing. I don't really.
Isn't it like bad? It's like a Portland hippie festival, isn't it?
Well, and I just feel like people are coming for our food, not necessarily the entertainers. So,
well, you know what's funny is I never.
It's like one dude on an acoustic guitar and a bunch of people playing with fire. Yeah.
We went over there to Mama O's, which is like kitty corner of the street.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there eating. Yeah, I love it. Okay. So we're sitting there eating, and we've been going there for years.
Yeah.
Years, and we go like 2-3 times a week, and we're sitting there eating, and I look up, and I'm like, Kastle Kreations is right there. We would have never ever went over there to see any kind of other entertainment. So we went over there and bought some cupcakes.
Yeah.
You didn't even recognize me.
Oh,
I was a nobody then. I was nobody then.
It's okay. I'll recognize you now.
That's all right.
There you go.
I wasn't this good
Hey, you're
looking.
that BreakFace douche. Have a
Yeah.
cupcake. Where's the other douche? With our powers combined, we are one big douchebag. So,
anyways, what I was saying was I went over to Turkey and they had stuff that looked way more beautiful than the cupcakes you got. Way more beautiful than any cupcake that anybody else has in America, period. They're huge. They just got all this stuff coming out of them. They just look gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then you bite into it.
And then they're not good.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's like you're eating like cardboard and like the cream has zero, like you said, zero sugar in it. It was like mainly for looks. And now I understand why kids over there, whenever they get like a Snickers or something, they lose their mind. They go crazy.
yeah, they freak out.
Oh
right?
yeah. They can, and
Real
that's
sugar.
Right. Instant onset diabetes. And that's what your cupcakes reminded me of.
Yeah.
It's got
Diabetes?
so much. It did. Well, yeah, because they're really flavorful and every one of them have like a huge pack of flavor or whatever. But man, they're freaking. I have to leave like a quarter left. Otherwise, I'm getting sick.
So last time I went, I got the Samoa. Whenever those are available, I have to get one. The salted caramel, I'm super excited about. But I got a mudslide. And I ate the mudslide first because I'd never had it. So I was like, oh, I got to try this one.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was 3 hours. And I'm like,
This
other one's going down.
So you gotta be careful.
You
I had
do.
what was the caramel one? It was like caramel stuffed.
The Samoa actually
The Samoa
has
has caramel.
Oh, maybe that was the one I had then.
The caramel mudslide that he's talking about, though. I mean, there's several flavors that have caramel in the
I
middle.
think it was maybe
both of these.
That one has marshmallow fluff in it, actually.
See, which one can I have? So excited. Which one are you gonna give me? The crappy one? There's no crappy
I
one, but
figured we'd pick one and cut it in half. Unless you
you're
want.
only gonna make me have half.
Oh my
Just because I'm on a
God.
I just got back from the doctors, and
Oh my
I
God.
got from the doctor straight from here. Not for anything
I
that has to
wasn't
do with
even gonna
anything.
bring
Really,
that up,
they
by the
just-
way.
Oh, I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay.
I'm not afraid
I
to
wasn't
ashamed
going
of it.
to.
I'm 200. What did I say? 56 pounds.
256.
I got on that scale and I looked at the lady and she's like, she was disgusted. I was disgusted.
Don't you love it when they do that? They're like, oh my
Yeah,
God, you fat pig.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the springs aren't breaking out of my electric scale.
I hate it when you go in to see the doctor for something and then they peg you on something totally different. So back in the day, I was smoking like 2 packs a day. I had a lung infection. I couldn't breathe. I needed some antibiotics. I needed an inhaler or whatever else. And I go in to see the walk-in doctor, you know, that you've never been to before in your life. You know,
Yeah.
it's in some back
the doc
alley.
in a box.
Yeah, you're just like, you know, you go in and see him and he gives you, they do the whole full gamut on you because you've never been there before. So I'm in there for like 2.5 hours.
You poor
Reeking a
bastard.
cigarette. I can't breathe.
albuterol or something?
Yeah, put me on a nebulizer or something like that. And so he does everything from the eye test all the way down to whatever. Anyway, so he says
I would have
to me-
been, hey, I can't breathe,
that's
you
what
idiot.
that's
I
what
can
I told
see
him.
just fine.
So he sets me down and he goes, Mr. Lyon, I'm really concerned right now. And I'm like, me too. I can't breathe. I'm so glad that you're honest with this because I can't breathe. And he goes, your eyesight is really, really, really bad. And I was like, are you kidding me?
What about the breathing?
And I'm like, he goes, I can't believe you drove here. I had to drive from Eagle River because there was the only place that was open at the time. They didn't have them.
Not concerned
the
at all
doctor-
that you can't
Not-
take a deep
yeah,
breath or
nothing.
talk.
Didn't care. And he goes, I really recommend that you go see an eye doctor. And I said, doctor, I can't. I'm going to die right here.
I really recommend that you get a different practice optometry guy.
And it was like me today going in. You know, I went in there for a little what I thought was maybe a little bit of pink eye, but I don't know. They don't think it is. I think it was something else or whatever. But
Probably
not
did.
even concerned about my weight. She didn't say, you know, maybe you should lose a couple pounds.
She didn't even say that. She just like mocked you.
She should have.
Slyly mocked you
She should
to
have.
your face.
If she really cared about me, she would say something about my weight.
Hey, she respects you. She didn't, do it behind your
and I
back.
brought it up. I even said, she goes, how are you today? I said, not so good because I saw the scale. And she goes, ha, 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 ha. Oh, yeah? And I said, yeah. And I said, 256.
So did we. I Instagram that shit.
She didn't even say nothing. Yeah, right? She's like, the nurses are laughing at you in the back.
Your tubby ass is on Snapchat, bitch.
No, but yeah, I was like, oh, my God.
No, I actually, I feel for you. I got up to 265 at one point, and I'm surprised Whitney stayed with me.
She says, oh.
Yeah, I was gross. You know, you guys have seen Weird Science, right?
Yeah.
Old school movie,
Yeah.
Weird Science. Have you ever
Way
seen it?
I
old.
don't think so.
Okay, well, for those of you out there that have possibly seen this movie, and for you, you should watch it. At some point, the girl that gets created in the movie turns the older brother into this like green blob of just crap. That's what I felt like when I was that big.
80s.
Yeah, it's an 80s movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't be. How old are you?
30.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're
Oh, yeah, you and Whitney and Sam.
You're just a wee baby.
You're just a
wee babby.
A babby. Yeah, a babby.
Wee babby. Wait, so you were born in
86.
86.
So anyway, what I was gonna say, I just recently got on a scale and I felt actually really good about it. I got under 230. I was super stoked.
What are you at?
It's been a long time. 227.
Okay.
It's not like a huge deal, but
and I didn't want to say this, but tonight is our 10th episode.
10th show. 10. We've made it 10 shows and people know who we are.
That's awesome.
Like
Yeah, that's
5
crazy.
people.
And we're gonna tell you we're gonna say like every 10th episode, everybody has to go around and tell their weight in the room. I'm just he's like,
What, if I were her, I'd be all over it though, because she looks
Actually-
great. You look fantastic.
I didn't want to say anything, but the videos I was watching, because I mean I met you in person
Yeah.
too, but it's been a long time,
Yeah.
and you look like a totally different person when you walked in. I was like,
Yeah, I didn't. I was
like,
Well,
what are
it's
you-
funny because people are like, "You look different than on the show," and they're like, "Have you lost some weight?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah,
What
I
a
had a
weird thing to
baby, and
What a
I
weird
lost
thing
a
to
bunch
say.
of weight." And they're like, "It doesn't usually work like that.
No, it
Usually
goes
you
the
have
other
a
way
baby
around."
And
You're right, and then
but yeah, I've lost an extra 20 pounds after what I gained in pregnancy.
So
during
what
So you
pregnancy.
lost the baby weight plus
Oh,
20?
Yeah.
but
so
what did you do? What kind of steps did you take? 'Cause
She's
I'm very
working her ass
interested
off
in-
in a hot kitchen, probably.
Well, that is true.
Yeah.
And
that
watching
and
the baby.
I think just that and nursing, the weight just like came off. I mean, I've heard
Are you
that.
kidding me? You didn't do anything that extra?
I didn't go. I mean, I'd walk around with him and stuff, but I didn't work out or anything. And I'm just like, my
That's
mom's
it.
like, you need to.
That's it.
You need
I'm
to-
nursing. Get over here, titty.
Either that or we
Get on my titty. I need to lose some weight, baby.
come over there right now. I was gonna go the morbid route and say we gotta harvest her stem cells, but whatever.
All right, get on the table, lady.
I need instant results. Sucking on your boob isn't gonna do it
It's
for
gonna
me.
help me. There's other things, but so this is a family show.
But no, that's true. Nursing helps, and
Yeah.
women that don't and they just want to do like formula fed or their kid can't
Yeah.
suckle or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, they have it pretty bad. So that's awesome.
Yeah,
you
it's
do. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I'm like,
Super
who knew that
happy
just
for
have
you.
a baby and I could lose the extra weight I wanted to.
Do you know what the most ridiculous thing ever was?
You should tell your husband that. So I need to lose a couple pounds.
Yes.
Let's get this going.
My camera wasn't on that whole time.
Nuh-uh. Are you serious?
No joke, bro.
So you're
Oh.
talking, but no one can see you.
Well, yeah, which is totally fine. It doesn't.
Yeah,
it
we-
doesn't change nothing.
We post edit this thing.
yeah,
So.
it don't matter. We ain't live yet. Of course, somebody would have called us and said, but so
Oh God!
ridiculous.
If we ever go live, can you imagine?
Oh, no,
we
I
better
can't.
not be in this garage. That's all I know.
You mean
I mean this studio.
which is a garage, by the way. We're gonna have to do a behind the scenes tour here.
There
We're
you
gonna have to go do a behind the scenes tour of Castle's Kreations.
Ooh, that would be fun.
That would be fun.
We're working on going to an MMA gym. That'd be great to like
There you go.
do some
Which
some
we,
behind the scenes.
we
with
haven't
you.
called him back. So we'll
Yeah, I
probably
need to
never
get a
call
hold of
you
that guy.
back.
Hey, if you're still actually interested in watching this show, I apologize. We will get a hold of you and we will make it happen.
We have
Because
been
it sounds like
wicked busy.
I'm sorry, I got it. It sounds like a fucking blast. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be good
Okay,
today.
kids, close your ears. This is what
Trying
you
to be
gotta-
good today.
Okay, everybody, I'm about to drop the F word.
Because we probably have like one of the most loved by kids people in the state of Alaska right now.
My kids found out she was going to be here, and they flipped the lid.
Yeah, they were here. They took pictures with you, and how was that? Do you get that a lot?
Yeah, I think
what were you
it's
telling
fun.
me? What were you telling me? The whole sticker story.
So kids sometimes come up to the truck and they want the autograph, and I'm like, I autograph a sticker. I don't really have anything else in here. Or I've had kids buy hoodies, and I'll autograph their hoodies.
I was about to say, how come you don't
That's
push a
sick.
product?
I was
What would
gonna
be
say-
really cool is plush cupcakes
There you go.
in your signature cupcakes.
Yeah,
and I
that'd
bet
be
you they
cool.
would sell all over the
Ooh,
states.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
Right?
Wow. Look
I
at
want
you,
payment.
Captain Business Minded.
A
I'm
royal-
telling you,
Royalty.
I want royalty. I want one cupcake a week.
Okay.
Because any more than
Make the
that,
check out to BreakFace Productions. I want in on that.
my idea.
That's what I think of that. No, that's a great idea because I mean,
Yeah.
I do adult. Okay, kids obviously, Well, hello there, green dude. Kids obviously love you, but do you have any adults ever come up all starstruck and like, oh,
No.
can I have your autograph and stuff
I
like that?
haven't had any adults ask for autographs, but they definitely want to take pictures and stuff and take selfies and whatnot. And
I think, yeah, I think that is the new autograph. If I got a selfie,
Oh, yeah,
with
for
someone-
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, pictures worth a million words.
I mean,
Nobody
'cause-
wants to see some pen. They want to see a picture of you.
That
Well, unless you're selling it.
sucks because I've been autographing a bunch of shit in case this ever took off. I'm gonna throw all that away.
Well, so just take a bunch of selfies with yourself and
Just Photoshop
just
people.
Photoshop people in
Send me a picture. I'll Photoshop you in there.
it.
there you
All
go.
those pictures of me on the pot. They're for
Yeah,
you.
for you.
But have you thought about that too? Like maybe like a headshot.
Oh,
of
I got a great
Kastle,
idea.
And then you just sign
I got
that?
a great idea. Well, actually, it doesn't even
wouldn't be
really
bad.
matter. Your truck. I mean, it's already iconic. I bet you people take
really
pictures with
is.
it already.
Yeah.
I was saying you could have some kind of backdrop or something on your truck, but it doesn't matter. Your truck is the backdrop.
Yeah.
Just Kastle, can I get a picture with you? Sorry, I'm busy, but look, I'm on the side of the truck.
Yeah. Oh, check that out.
Have like
funny.
a 3D painting of you on the side.
Or
of the
you should
truck.
have other people distributing your cupcakes and you on the side taking $1 per selfie with person.
Actually, you do have people helping you now,
Sometimes.
or is that just occasionally?
Just on big holidays when I know it's going to be really busy and long lines, and I try and get people in and out of the line as fast as possible, especially during the winter time when it's cold. I don't want people standing out there forever. So I'll bring in helping.
It's worth it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have people
It
stand out
is.
in the cold
We
for
have-
45 minutes
When
to an
we
hour.
were there last time, it was below zero. We were
Yeah.
standing out there. We didn't
So
care. We
worth it,
wanted a
though.
damn cupcake.
Yeah.
Well, the last time I went to the truck, like I said, you weren't there.
Yeah.
Your husband, he was your husband
Yeah.
running the truck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because
He
that
was?
guy definitely thought I was crazy.
He was your husband?
He is.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
that was your husband. Like
who
I
would
saw
ever-
him past tense.
who would-
She's still
who would
married
ever
to him.
not be with somebody that makes cupcakes like that? Really? I mean, come on. I mean, come on. I'd be with
I'd
Rosie.
ask her to
I'd be
marry
with
me, but
Rosie.
she's already married.
I'd be
and
with
so am I, so
Rosie.
that'd be weird.
I'd be with Rosie O'Donnell if she made cupcakes like that.
Oh,
Maybe not Rosie O'Donnell. Maybe Roseanne Barr.
please take that and put it on the final guy. Ugh.
The gagness.
Anyway, he had a couple of young ladies in there helping
Yeah.
him out, and he was, kind of directing traffic.
Yeah.
and so-
Yeah. No, one was a sister and then her friend, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. How about Kastle's Kreations? I know we talked about leasing space and this and that, but you ever thought about like a storefront or a restaurant?
storefront.
Or,
It's so much overhead.
Well, the overhead is huge, and you spend so much money like outfitting the kitchens
Yep.
and stuff, and then when you leave, you don't own it. So you put all this money into
Right.
it that you have no value, and whoever comes in after you, it's like, sweet, a kitchen's already set up. I don't have to spend any of that money, and so you don't
you're
get.
welcome.
Make them pay for it.
Yeah, so I mean, we looked into places before we built the garage, and the outfitting of it was just like so much money, and then there's no place to park the truck, so it was like, why don't we spend the same amount of money, build a garage for the truck to stay warm,
So
and
smart.
build a kitchen.
That's the way to do it.
And then when you pay it off, it's paid off and stuff. So, and I like the convenience. I like being mobile. If it's a storefront, a lot of places you have to be open certain hours because they're making
Yeah.
money off you too.
You could be
So-
like, I want to go on vacation for a month.
yeah,
I don't have to drive or cook.
That's
or
right.
bake.
That's right. Okay, which leads me into this question.
Yeah.
Have you thought about distributing your cupcakes through a vendor?
So Chevron carries our
better
cupcakes
question.
here and there, but I fear that people won't take care of my product as much as I will. And
Dude,
if I
that's
give them
great.
to too many people, and I'm like, okay, if they don't sell
Yep.
by this day, they need to go in the freezer, or we can't sell them. And you've got so many young kids and stuff too working these places.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't give
They
it.
don't.
Yeah,
they don't
don't
care.
care.
They're just there
Yeah.
to get a paycheck and stuff. So
They live their lives by
I'm
snaps.
worried. Yeah, yeah.
What?
So I'm worried
Yeah.
that like maybe the cupcakes would stay out too long. Someone gets a bad cupcake, and there goes the reputation of my business. So I would rather.
Wow, that's probably always in the back of your mind.
That's
then when you
smart.
do
Yeah.
that.
I wouldn't have even thought about that. I would just been seeing dollar signs. Ching, ching, ching. How can I make a buck? I need a dirty dollar.
So I have a motive. There was an issue at one point when you were trying to sell your cupcakes at Chevron, was there not?
I don't know if there was an issue. It was just a whole permitting thing. We started selling with them, and then we found out that we had to go through a lot of different steps and procedures in order to be able to do that.
Okay, and you obviously worked through that little hurdle. Okay.
Did you have anybody ever ask you if they can buy the brand from you?
No,
Not yet.
no.
And if they did,
Because I can imagine that, because a lot of people will buy recipes or just even the name if they know it's going to get them attention.
yeah, there's a lot of franchises that do it.
I mean, that's how McDonald's. That's how
or
McDonald's got
books.
started.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, into a French franchise anyway. I mean, just like Krispy Kreme donuts. I mean, but what I'm saying is, it started somewhere where someone was like, "Oh, dang, this is good," and then they were like, "Hey, can I buy it?" And then they knew how to mass produce it.
Yeah.
Eventually, someday, if somebody came up to me and I was in your situation, like, how about $3 million?
I don't think I would do it.
you would?
No.
Oh man, I am a money whore.
You kind of are, but
am.
I'm right there with you. That's why we're doing this.
But $3 million, we don't even get paid. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm a money whore, but we don't get paid.
the end goal
The end game
is to make $5. Boom.
boom.
Well, I feel like if
episode.
I
A
really
year.
wanted to like
A year, yeah.
Worth it.
Booyah. Hey, that's profit.
There you go. No, I think if I really wanted to make money, I mean, I could make more money if, one, I sold more days a week, if I did a storefront. And I just feel like for me, it's not necessarily about the money. It's about enjoying what I do, but making enough to support and provide for my family.
It's freedom.
And that's
yeah, what you got.
Yeah, I've got flexibility. Like you said, I mean, there's a bit, right after I had a baby, I closed down for a month in January and we just relaxed.
I remember that. It was a dark day.
You know, you got all these people walking around bitching and wanting assistance from the government or whatever else. They want higher wages. They want to be free. They want all these vacation and everything. It's like, go start a business. Do something with your life. Do something that you love to do and try and make money out of it. And that's what's crazy about what you did.
Try, because even if you try and you fail, guess what? You learned a lesson and you'll probably do better.
Yeah. Or
the second time.
Just somebody saying, God, this cupcake is the bomb. Can I buy some? And you going, light bulb. You know, everybody's got something like that in their life. Everybody's got one little niche that they can do.
Yeah.
So kudos to you for doing that.
I need to get a truck. It's just a rolling, I can make fun of anyone truck. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait. So
Like,
I just hire you to pull up and you make fun of me outside the window.
Yeah.
That'll be $2.
I just listen to you and your friends talk and I start slamming you, you know? I can do that. Like, I can't do a stand-up comedy.
Get a job, you losers.
I actually have to have material and I got to remember it. I got to be able to deliver it. But boy, can I be sarcastic.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Boy, can I be on a...
Damn.
Boy, can I be an asshole on a whim.
I can. That's amazing.
Give me a couple beers and...
Most people don't think it's a talent, but I do.
I do too. I agree. I was about to let you guys rap for a second. How long are we in?
Oh, we're 36.
God, man, this is crazy how fast it goes. It seems like we just started.
I know, and then I'm like, all these questions keep coming to mind.
Well, don't ask any more questions. Grab me a beer and I'll talk to her right behind you.
Why? Oh, because we're actually friends.
So. Well, no, I know, but the beer's right next to you.
I know. So get up and get one.
I don't want to get up and get one.
Come on, man.
Wait, fine. You guys talk for a second. No, because I got to use the bathroom.
Oh no.
Yep, it's the curse. I don't know what it is.
In the middle of the show?
Yeah, I'm only like 2 beers in. I'm going. Talks amongst yourselves.
Oh my God. This is the first time I think that we've done this and actually announced it. So, Poi Poi's in the head, taking care of business. I have a ton of questions, and most of them I probably add. I wanted to kind of go back and talk about those other cupcake trucks. We were talking about it before the show, and we were like, no, don't talk about it. But you said one of them went out of business.
Yeah.
So that's tough for them. Or do you know the competition? You actually hang out with them? You got to talk to them?
Well, the one that went out of business, I did go to school with her. She was a grade older than me. It's not like I were friends with her or anything. It was just like I knew of her. I mean, it's a small Christian school and stuff. So, but
did you have to wear a uniform?
No, but we had to wear dresses and skirts every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But they weren't like black.
No, you wear whatever you want.
Like,
So, I don't know what really happened with it. Some stuff with her family. She just decided to move on she made a post about it and just said she was going on to bigger and better things. So I'm not sure what she decided to do, but.
Okay. So, there were two. Mm-hmm. The other one's still around.
Yes.
And I know they're still around because they're going to be at the Spanard Food Truck Festival.
Yeah. She's very different from me, which is nice. The other truck kind of had a lot of similarities. So she's very retro and like 50s theme and stuff. So she does really specialty stuff too. Like she does the vegan and the gluten free and the sugar free. And she does a lot of specialty
vegan
stuff.
and gluten free, get out of here.
Wait, why?
But lots of people ask for it.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot of stupid people around here that think that plant is something that you need to eat. You don't need to eat plant, you need meat. God gave us bowls and stuff. Stop shoving greens in your face. And you seen those vegans that are all fat and shits because they eat Oreos. You know why? Because there's no meat in Oreos. You ain't being healthy, you're being stupid. I'm fat, but I'm healthy. I eat a lot of vegetables and beef.
It makes me laugh also. It's like if you're gluten sensitive, then don't eat. Oh my God. Those things, you idiot. Have you ever had gluten-free anything?
No.
Have you seen that?
Oh,
have you seen that?
Gross.
Well, actually, there's some chips at the store that are gluten-free, and those are actually pretty good.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's true. We get some tortilla chips that are gluten-free.
Yeah.
But I don't choose to eat them because they're gluten-free,
No.
but they just happen to be good. But I had like a gluten-free pizza at freaking Moose's Tooth once.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's like, have some cardboard with cheese on it.
So dumb. Doesn't make any sense. Have you seen that parody of that guy that he wears a flower in his hair and he's like, how to tell you if you're gluten sensitive? I'm gluten sensitive because when I eat it, I feel good or whatever. I can't remember what he says, but he'll be sitting here and he'll be talking about food and he'll go, did this have gluten in it?
So my line of work, I don't know if you know what I do. I'm a safety guy. So my job is to, enforce and create policies to keep people from hurting themselves and doing things, stupid things usually, to get
like
hurt or
gluten.
get killed or this and that. But I always think, how did the world start? It was survival of the fittest, was it not?
Yeah.
Right? So, okay. Oh, ugh. Him hit health in hand with rock. Broke his hand. Now he can't hunt. Him die. Whatever. You know what I mean? And then... Oh, little Ook. She eat flour that everyone else can eat just fine. Ook,
and she dies.
She gets sick and die. Well, sorry, Ook. But now it's like, we have to stop serving peanut butter in school and... all these crazy things. It's just, and I want to know. I'm not saying that we should, kill these people off or anything, but what's going on? Why are all of these things such a big deal now? Gluten.
I don't think it is.
Dude,
it's a way for people to make money. Is all it is.
So what? You're just scaring people?
No, I think there are some people who actually have intolerances to gluten. I believe that because some people just feel like crap when they eat it. Mm-hmm. That's an intolerance. Don't eat it.
It's an intolerance,
that's fine.
right?
But
don't
now they got these
it.
people that going, who's got like all these people who don't even have intolerances to gluten. That it's like, oh my god, I can't eat that. You know what the problem with it? It's the carbs. It's the white breads. It's that stuff. It has. I mean, it's.
I read a thing that said that you're not truly gluten sensitive unless you have like some crazy like celiac disease or something going on like that.
Right.
So.
Wait, what'd you say? Celiac?
I said celiac. Did I say that right?
I think it's celiac.
Celiac.
It's celiac.
How about you see my... You're lucky she's on here.
I knew a guy who had that disease.
I'm being good.
Who was in a band who we would play with all the time. So our band would play and then they would play or vice versa or whatever. But this guy, he had that disease. And he would sit there and... And they had to have a garbage can there and he'd throw blood up.
Oh, Jesus.
He'd throw up and he'd go back to... I mean, the most metal thing ever. It was awesome.
That is pretty damn metal.
It was metal. It was metal.
Wow.
So we veered completely off topic
Sorry,
from Castle's Kreations,
and
which we normally do.
And I heard vegan or whatever.
Yeah, because
vegetarian.
So we were talking about
Stupid.
There were two other cupcake trucks that kind of I feel in my heart of hearts were inspired by what you're doing, but one of them went out of business, went on to bigger and better things. And then we were talking about the one that's still in business and actually going to be at the...
Who does the vegan thing?
At the fair thing, yeah. And I guess she does vegan cupcake. Do you ever want to park next to her and go, gluten served here? Like with a huge like neon sign with lights on it? Because I'm going to go to you.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Want to feel good now and shitty later? Come to Kastle Kreations.
No, I mean, when people come to me.
No, that's a horrible slogan. Yes, I understand that.
Okay, you could go over there and get a gluten-free cupcake and feel just fine, but you can come over here and get a badass cupcake and you're going to poop. Whatever.
And diabetes.
You have gluten sensitivity. I don't care.
But she's still around. Yep. Oh, that's good. Good for her.
Yeah, hopefully I didn't plug her too bad there, but in
retrospect?
No, not retrospect. I was thinking like counterattack. Where do you normally post up at so that people can actually visit you? You said you were working on a schedule. Do you actually have one? Like you'll be here Saturday, you'll be there Sunday, that kind of thing?
Well, yeah, right now.
Sunday, I hope you're off.
Yes, Sunday and Monday I'm off. Normally our schedule is Thursday we're in Anchorage at the Bailey's Furniture Store over off C Street and International.
I visited you there before.
And then Thursday, and then Saturdays we're usually in Eagle River at the Chevron gas station.
Weren't you in a commercial with them, Bailey's?
No.
No, maybe.
No.
You should talk to Buddy.
You should.
I went to school with Buddy.
I believe
you have a hookup right there.
Well, that's why I get to park there. I went to school with him, talked to him, and then I talked with his dad. And
you said you went to a Christian something.
Yeah, ACS.
Yeah,
you went to that too.
Yeah, that's where Buddy went.
Yep.
Oh, because
the reason why I know that is because I had tons of friends that went there, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we knew Buddy."
Yeah.
Had tons of friends.
He's a little thinner. Just joking. He's not. I don't know.
My ex's little brother said that he was on the basketball team of the school he went to, which was like Wasilla High or something.
I went to Pierce Creek Christian Center.
Later. I mean, when I knew him.
Or school.
I mean, he's older than me, but when I went to school there, he was in school there. Maybe like he didn't graduate from there or something, but I don't know.
Well, that's pretty cool. Have you thought about that? That's a great idea that you just brought
Why
up,
not?
you know?
Do it.
What?
Like
Dual advertising.
have him do one of their commercials, and then like he could be like, "Come get a mattress and get some sleep." And on Thursdays we have Kastle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be cool.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'll even do the over voice for him.
Sunday.
Well, Thursday.
Come down and get your bedding and a cupcake by Castle's.
And some Subway.
and some
And some Subway, because it's right there.
If you want to smell like poop and have a cupcake, go to Subway and then get a cupcake from
Why-
Kastle. Subway stinks, dude. I don't know what it is about
Does
that
stink.
place.
You know why? It's because
Their
Jared's
yeast
their
or something.
spokesperson.
No,
Did you hear
that guy?
Did you hear he just got beat up?
Aw.
He got beat up in jail.
And that's news. Because, I mean, how many prisoners get beat up?
No, he got beat up because he was a child molester.
Well, okay,
That's-
well, then
that
how many
was in the
child molesters?
article.
He deserved it,
Well,
obviously.
I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just saying he got his butt whooped. I'm just figured our listeners.
If
didn't
you were
know
in
that.
prison and some girl in your bunk said, "Hey, I molested this little boy," would you beat her up?
No,
She'd never be in prison. See, it was a trick question. You answered it correctly, though.
no,
Good
she
job,
wouldn't. I know
boy.
she wouldn't. She has a heart of gold and cupcakes. Cupcake
Oh,
gold.
that's it. You kill her with cupcakes.
Oh,
Oh, look,
here.
they gave me access to the kitchen. Eat this, and
Eat
this,
my-
and
eat
this,
my
and this,
pie.
and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this.
You just give her one, and she'd be like, "I can't stop," and then like she'd be like 500 pounds.
Yeah, you just back away
It just
slowly.
yeah, she's gonna eat herself to death. My cupcakes are too
And you're like,
dead,
wait
too
a minute.
awesome.
I only made one cupcake. What is this bitch shoving down her throat? Ugh.
Look at her. She's like, "This was the biggest mistake in my life."
No. I hope you don't think that. You don't.
No.
This show does
No.
not represent Kastle Kreations whatsoever. We are just strictly having a awesome conversation.
Awesome
And she
conversation.
can be
And we
friends with
want-
whoever she wants, even if they're dirtbags like us.
That's right. And we want you to visit her. No, don't even think about us when you do it,
No,
because you're not going to want to eat your cupcake and think of this.
whatever you do,
So-
just don't eat Subway and her cupcakes because Subway tastes like poop. Actually, it might fix it.
Make you okay. So the only reason I think Eagle River, you guys, we all pretty much grew up here. Where Subway is now, they expanded their restaurants all
Yeah.
huge and stuff. Well, that expansion used to be an old Radio Shack.
Yeah.
I used to work there.
Wait a second. That building wasn't normally built for.
Well, it was Subway for part of it. Then Radio
Yeah.
Shack went out of business, and Subway took over their
Right. So
part
they
too.
broke down the partition and
No,
and
but I'm
expanded.
talking about. That was a Radio Shack when Bailey's was there.
Oh
No,
no
no,
no
he's
no
talking
no
about
no.
Eagle River.
Eagle River.
Oh, down here.
Yeah.
We grew up in Eagle
Oh.
River. That's how I started the conversation.
Yeah. He missed that part.
Sorry, I was.
So you know what I'm talking about, though.
No, I do know what you're talking about.
Okay.
now.
Well, I used to work in that Radio Shack,
Cool.
and all day long.
I love that building.
You can smell the Subway, and then people would eat there, and then come, hey, Radio Shack, let me look around and buy ham radio parts. And you just,
Close your mouth hole.
hey, can I ask you a question? You're like, oh,
Hey,
please don't. My
I just
God,
got
you
done
smell
eating at Subway.
so bad.
Do you have a cable?
Do you have a thingamajiggy? I need to hook it to my
No.
fuckamadoodle. No, man, get away from me.
But I have a Tic Tac. Take a hint.
So Kastle, sorry.
Was the worst.
I feel like
idea
the
ever.
spotlight has been stolen from you, and you are a glorious light, my dear. What else do you make? You're not just cupcakes. I know you're not. I know.
Wait,
that.
you're not?
We don't do just cupcakes anymore. That's kind of our specialty, what we started out with. And as we've grown, we've come out with new products. So we've got cake truffles, and we've got mini peanut butter pies. And they're
What's a
so
cake
good.
truffle?
I have yet to try one of those.
So we used to do cake pops, which it's like cake
I
roll. in a
love
ball.
cake pops.
Yeah. So now instead of putting them on sticks, we just keep them in their form without the stick.
Oh, so they're baby cakes.
kind.
So they're like poppable.
So they're like
yeah, you
they're
just,
like cupcakes.
Well, they're cake pops without the stick, kind of.
So it's like a donut hole, if you will.
Yeah.
But
But
a
a
cake.
and then
cake.
dipped in chocolate.
Yeah. Is
They're
it
so
is
good.
it like the ones that you get at Starbucks?
Sounds so good.
Yes, but without the sticks.
See, because I love them. I love
Yeah.
them. I love the ones at Starbucks. But
Yeah.
so yours better come close.
Oh, they're really good. We do cake truffles, and then we have other kind of
Starbucks.
truffles.
Starbucks is the bomb. Dude.
No, dude, they make the worst coffee.
That's where like teeny bopper little white blonde haired girls and me go for coffee and cupcakes, cake pops. They're all my friends. Don't worry.
Oh my god! And can you, for just the record, say a cake pop without the lollipop stick one more time?
Yeah. A truffle is a cake pop. Well, a cake truffle is a cake pop without a stick.
Okay, that was 4 times. I think I think we got it.
Okay.
Okay,
I hope we have
a cake truffle. Okay, I need to.
We have
I need to
other
try one.
truffles too. Like we have a Nutter Butter truffle, which has Nutter Butters, cream cheese, peanut butter, and powdered sugar, and we roll it into a ball and then we dipped it in chocolate. That's
Jeez.
by far my favorite.
Oh
You're
my
just killing
God.
America one serving at a time.
No, that sounds because I always go for the cupcakes and I
Yeah.
see those, but I never try. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try them now. That
They're so
sounds
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
That does sound good.
And then peanut butter is my favorite. So one year my husband made me a peanut butter pie, and it was so good. And I was like, we should add a few different things to this. And we started making it, and I was like, I think I could sell these.
She stole her husband's recipe.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Is that what happens? Is that? I mean, that's how you started off. Was it your like a family passed down recipe, or were you just screwing around?
No, I just kind of messed around with different recipes, combined different things, found ones that I liked, added things, ingredients and things that I liked, and
Like the first cupcakes that you sold at that
chili cook-off.
chili cook-off. Was that just your own thing?
Yeah.
I mean, because you weren't trying to impress anybody, really, right? You were just
No,
trying to-
I was just making them for fun and for people to enjoy.
My God, and look where you are now. That is
That's crazy.
That's
I would have
amazing.
never
That is
thought it.
amazing.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Okay, there's something that I posted. I wanted to show this to you. This isn't. Can I show this to you? It's not PC. It's there's.
I think I don't know what his thinking is, but in my mind, I'm like, oh, because you are in a food service
But
industry.
yeah, this is what I was like.
So
I was like,
maybe you'll get a kick
I thought
out of
this
it.
was hilarious because it was food related.
Yeah.
And it just this had come out this week. It's called Sausage Party.
you know who Seth Rogen is? Actor.
Okay, you'll love it.
I'm
then.
not good with names, so
That's okay. You don't have to know this person. He's famous. I saw this weekend and thought it was freaking hilarious.
Make
this
sure to
out.
put the mic like up to the speaker. Oh, that is pretty good.
Ketchup, mustard, sausages and buns.
Everything you want.
But nice, huh? She's like clinching.
Hey, boys! Hey, look at this! We got one! Yes! We're chosen! Yes!
We've been chosen together.
We're meant to be together.
I'm so happy that God's put our packages together.
Because we belong together.
It's like we were made for each other.
Get ready, boys! Feels amazing.
Oh yes, I'm the first to enter eternity.
Why? It's an Irish guy too.
Spud. I don't
Son
know.
of a bitch.
The pipes are caught.
Oh, Jesus!
oh my goodness.
Feeling me fucking. They're eating the babies.
Oh my goodness.
And then that music kicks in.
So, you have learned the terrible truth. I gotta tell everyone. No
Oh, it ain't over.
believe you. I have to.
She's like, oh yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Fuck me, right?
Once you see that shit,
Either in the freezer. Look at this. It's like a war movie.
Oh my
it'll
goodness.
fuck you up for life. Good luck. Have fun.
Oh my goodness. No, I've definitely never seen that.
So you think about that the next time you're shredding a carrot or something for one of your cupcakes.
There's a whole nother little world going. I think the reason why I liked that so much, it was just, I don't know, it just like, I don't know, I was drawn to it so hardcore. Is when I was in school, we had to do a little like picture / write a short story or whatever. Mine was all about food having conflict in the fridge. And then
Are
I
you
watched
serious?
this. Yeah,
Oh,
and then I
that's-
watched this and I was like, oh my God, I could have totally done that
Do your foods ever have conflict?
in the fridge. Okay, honest reaction to the commercial.
Yeah, what'd you think?
This is a real movie coming out.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I mean, from being a cartoon, it looks like it'd be like a little kid
But
movie,
see,
but then you're like,
That's what's so funny is
Veggie Tales.
I didn't even think
When the
twice.
gates of hell open up.
When I saw the thing, I was like, "Oh, a new cartoon coming out," and I clicked on it, and I was like, "What?"
As soon as I heard Seth Rogen's voice, I was like, wait a minute.
Something
Something's
doesn't
up.
smell right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Have you seen Superbad?
I don't usually watch this kind of movie, so no.
Well, you probably haven't seen any of his then, because he's pretty foul mouthed.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. It's okay.
I got nothing.
I'm sure if I saw a picture, I'd recognize who it is, but I just don't really know a lot of the actors.
Oh, what was that show that he started that made him paint Freaks and Geeks? Did you ever watch that?
I didn't even watch that.
I didn't either, but that's like what it started is like kind of like
I
writing.
have a real
and
hard
acting
time with
career.
Seth Rogen because I really have a problem with people's personal views, and then like
His personal views are
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't
they conflict with yours,
well, yeah. So like
so it's hard to like.
so like it's really hard for me after I found out that like John Travolta and what's this guy's name? Top Gun. Tom Cruise. Like once they were into Scientology, I was like, what? I was like, oh my god, they're gone. I don't know if you ever.
You know what? You're welcome to them, is what I would have thought. Look at these crazy idiots.
Yeah. Well, they done lost their mind.
One can fly a plane and one pretended to.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo.
Or what's it? What's that other guy's name that's in Breakfast Club and all that?
Doug
Sean
Nelson?
Penn. Sean Penn. Maybe he wasn't in Breakfast Club.
He wasn't in Breakfast Club.
No, Sean Penn. No, like he's a great actor, but man, he's so stinking hardcore left crazy that I have a hard time watching his movies. Except for that last one he came out with the gangsters, and he was down in California. Who did he play? He was a come on.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That wasn't his latest one though. The latest one, he was like some
gunman or something,
secret agent or
CIA guy. Really good.
What movies do you normally watch? Do you watch?
More like the fun romantic comedies.
That's sweet.
I knew it. That's you and Whitney are like boom. Yeah.
Not me.
So
yeah. Well, I want you to give a plug or something.
Yeah.
What's your where can we find you? CastleCreations.net.
What
right?
Okay, how about this? What do you got coming up?
Yeah.
You know, where are you going to be? What are your plans? Are you going to expand? You're obviously getting rid of one truck. You're going to probably get another one.
Yeah, maybe
I just
down
plugged
the road.
everything for you. Show's over.
Yeah, I know, right? So tomorrow's a huge event. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the clothing company Alaska Chicks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're putting on a huge event tomorrow and Sunday at the State Fair in the Raven Hall. There's over 30 vendors. It's all like vintage, upcycled furniture and stuff like that inside. And then there's a few of us food vendors coming as well. And
How come I haven't heard of this?
I don't know. I mean, it's out in Palmer, but it's going to be a huge event. And last year we did it with her, and we sold 800 cupcakes in an hour.
Holy cow!
So and that was at the train depot in Palmer. So this is like a way bigger building. There's way more vendors coming and stuff. So
Is this why you're so busy today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
we're getting ready for that
Tell
tomorrow.
the people. How many cupcakes were you making before you came over to be with us?
So we have 1,500 cupcakes, 600 truffles, and 60 pies that we've got ready to go for tomorrow.
That's a lot of pies and
I'm
truffles.
sorry, but I gotta say, fuck me. That's so much baking.
I'll bleep that
Holy
out.
Cow.
Yeah, we've been prepping
No,
all
we'll-
week for it.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you normally make like for a day?
So normally around the winter time is about 400 to 600 cupcakes. In the summertime, we do anywhere from 800 to 1,500 cupcakes on a daily basis. So it just depends what time of year it is, what holidays are around us and stuff.
So this isn't like completely out of your wheelhouse. So you.
Oh, no.
Some you're used to.
No, she just runs out of them a
Our
lot
biggest
quicker.
day was Valentine's Day, and we sold 2,400 cupcakes.
So,
Holy
oh my god! So how many can you
damn.
fit in your van?
Our bigger van, the most we could do is about 2,500.
Wait, so you bring both of them?
2,500
Yeah,
in the
25
one.
in the one. The new van has 2 racks, but I could fit 2 more, so I could technically fit about up to 5,000 cupcakes in my little van.
The little van.
Yeah.
How long did that take you to figure out? I bet you there's a lot of trial and error in that.
Well, it's mostly
the
like I
beginning.
figure out how many cupcakes fit on a tray and how many pans
Well,
there are. And
no,
stuff
I mean
like that,
as far as like selling them.
Oh yeah, I mean we
Like, do you
started
have
out
a
with.
lot of waste in the beginning? And
No, I mean we just made little bit, and when we're like, okay, we ran out of that in this amount of time, we should up it a little bit more. So we kept upping it till we found out like what was a good number and stuff, and then after the first year, you kind of know
I was
like.
gonna say, are you tracking sales and stuff like that? That's a good way.
I should. My husband always says you need to write down so you know for next year what to do and stuff, and I never do. I just
Because
kinda
it's
trying to
weird.
remember.
I've worked for fast food restaurants, and they're all about like profit and you can actually look up stats from last year. Well, last year at this time we sold this many by hour.
Bottom
Yeah.
line,
We sold
bottom
this
line,
many
bottom
cheeseburgers.
line, bottom line.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, that is amazing.
yeah.
So
Are
you
you
got
sure 1,500 is gonna be enough?
Well, I don't think it necessarily is, but with my schedule and having a kid, that's all I can
better be
handle right
enough.
now. Yeah,
Damn
I
it.
know.
You know what it's gonna do though? It's gonna just, in my opinion, it's just gonna increase demand.
Yeah. Well, we never get out to the valley too, so it's a nice opportunity for the customers out there to come to us. So with the truffles and the pies, that's extra product as well. So we hope that when we go to events, when we run out of cupcakes, we're like, well, we're out of cupcakes, but we have
do
these.
have these other things.
So people that normally wouldn't maybe try those will try them and like, oh, those are really good. And then next time they'll get the cupcakes and the truffles because they were kind of forced into getting them because they.
And now they're like, wait a minute. I love the cupcakes, but these truffles are the shit too.
I can't wait to try one. You guys
know,
at
I'm
your house
excited.
to go over there and try one?
Yeah.
So,
I was totally joking, but yeah, we can go.
yay!
We're going. We're going to try truffles.
Do you have any other products like planned in the future, or you found kind of what you want and you're going to stick with it for a while?
We
I
kind
mean,
of have
cupcake flavors aside, because I know you're always experimenting.
Yeah,
with
we always
cupcake
expand
flavors.
with those. Kind of just see different things that come our way, and if something strikes an interest, then I'll mess around with it. During different holidays, we've messed with different flavors of pies. So we had like a pumpkin cheesecake in November, and we had a peppermint pie in December, and so trying to maybe
you
come up
do
with
like
like a
a-
monthly flavor for pies.
My favorite pie is pecan pie.
Yeah, that
Mine
would be
too.
a good one for
Mine too.
November.
If you could,
Uh,
really? Wow, we
I
have that
love-
in common as well.
I know.
That's crazy.
How do we not know this about each other?
I don't know. If I'll buy them.
Yeah.
You know I will. I mean, anything that you fill, I love the filled cupcakes.
Yeah.
They
all
fill
those
me.
ones are
Anything to
Yeah.
raise my weight from 156 to 160. I'm almost there. Of
I need something.
course, I was wearing all my clothes and everything, and I don't know if
And
that
your
matters.
jacket. with
and it's
the
on in the
keys.
morning.
Ooh, she's like, take off your jacket. My shoes together weigh a couple pounds. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
So
Easy.
maybe I'm not quite that.
You don't think- yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So you have that one coming up
Yep.
this weekend, and then what do you have coming
And
up
then
after that?
after that, besides like Easter and like Mother's Day, like we're just at our normal schedule, Thursdays and Saturdays, and
So it's just 2 days a week.
yep.
Oh, good.
2 days a week. We bake 2 days and then we sell 2 days, and then other days are making truffles or pies or special orders and stuff. So we do custom cakes too now.
Oh, wow.
So cakes, custom orders for cupcakes, or we're working on weddings or big corporate events or anything. Our other days are kind of set aside for those things.
Cool. That's
All
awesome.
right. So Thursdays at Bailey's.
Yep.
And that's C Street
Street
and
International.
International.
Yep.
And then Saturdays, you're out here in
Yep.
Eagle River at the Chevron. If you
Yeah.
don't know where the Chevron is in Eagle River,
You're a Riri.
you should
'Cause
just
there's
hit
only
yourself
one.
in the head with a hammer because you're retarded.
But sometimes it
So
does
that's
change.
awesome.
So follow us on Facebook or Instagram.
Okay.
And we post on there the day before where we're going to be, what flavors we have, because we have so many, so they change all the time.
So on Facebook, we can just go in and do a search for Castles with a K, and we'll
And the
find you.
Creations is with the
With the
K.
There's a
K
K
too,
too
yep.
as well.
So Castles,
Creations.
Yep.
And we'll put your link in our description.
Okay.
And also for www.castlescreations.net.
Yep.
Is there
.net.
anywhere else that they can find you?
Nope.
So you're
They
not
can
on.
find you on YouTube. Well, you can get
Well, yeah,
that
they
link
can,
on.
yeah.
You can get that link on there. They have a video. I think your intro.
Yeah, there's
video.
some audition videos for
Yeah,
when we tried
audition,
out
yeah.
for Cupcake Wars, and then you can watch our show on there too now, I think.
Oh, beautiful.
Cool. Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you go ahead and take us out?
Take you out?
Oh, she has. I don't think
I
she's
know.
ever
I know
watched
she
the show.
doesn't. That's why
Yeah.
she's like,
Wait, what?
wait, what?
Okay, so what we do is it's like 1, 2, 3, and we lean back and we yell BreakFace.
Now we're gonna stop telling people that. We say we're gonna stop telling people that and just do it. 'cause-
And just do it, yeah.
Yeah.
We had one person, they went like this.
what are we doing?
They leaned back, but
said
they
to do
didn't
what?
say anything. What am I leaning back for? It's kind of our thing. So
Okay.
It's lame and gay. Which if
if
It's-
we mean gay in the happy version
Yeah.
of gay. God, I hate that.
I hate that too. I don't want to. I do want to offend people. This is the happy faggot way to do it. Ready?
He means bundle of sticks. And after this, I'm going to smoke a fag. So calm down.
Before
Are you ready?
So,
Yes.
so bad
You ready?
for you.
I'm ready.
Okay.
It
1, 2, 3.
BreakFace! Why I had to watch her face. It was so funny. She's like, "This is so stupid."
Castle's Creations, episode 10. We love you. Thank you very
Love
much.
you guys.
Castle, have a great night. And
Peace
thank
out.
you for putting up with our shenanigans.
And that's it.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, no
Thank you so
problem.
much.